What up, Boxing World 12 Rounds TV? An article came out today about Amir Khan and how he can become the next pay-per-view sensation or pay-per-view king. That's what it says. I'm gonna read you guys some of the stuff that was said here, and then we'll talk about it. It says Amir Khan seems to get a whole lot of criticism, especially on his boxing website. Some say he has a glass chin, others says he clinches too much, and some just believe that he's not that good, or they just do not like his arrogance. Now, Amir Khan is not young as far as his boxing career goes, but he's young, you know. He's a young dude. Arrogance usually comes, you know, with age, especially when you're an upcoming fighter. Amir Khan is not undefeated, but he has beaten a lot of solid fighters in the past. He has not looked that good with his recent matches, especially the most recent one against Chris Algieri, but he did win, and he's actually one of the guys that's supposed to be Mayweather's next opponent for September. Amir Khan, Keith Thurman, you got Kell Brook, Mayfield, Berto. I mean, you got all these folks is trying to win the Mayweather sweepstakes, so to speak. But anyway, I don't think Amir Khan is that good. You know what I mean? And that's a bad thing. You know what I mean? I think Amir Khan is a decent fighter, but I don't think that he is, like I said, that good or the greatest. You know what I mean? Amir Khan is fast. I give him that. I have nothing against Amir Khan. I think Amir Khan is a good boxer, but not the best, not the greatest. Maybe I said that a little too harsh, saying not that good, but what I meant is he's not that solid. You know what I mean? Like, I see Amir Khan having a good start, you know, on his fights. But the thing that gets me about Amir Khan is it's like it takes one punch from his opponent, and all the hard work and all the great stuff that's going on within that fight goes away. Now, do I think Amir Khan has a glass chin? Somewhat. I think Amir Khan has a glass chin. Now, do I think Amir Khan clinched too much? I don't think so. I mean, every fighter nowadays, every so often, you have to clinch, especially when the situation permits it. You know, when you have a brawler opponent or a guy that's too close to you. Sometimes you can't help it, but I'm sure, you know, all the fighters, to include Floyd Mayweather Jr., the greatest champion right now as far as welterweight and other divisions. He's the undefeated and the man to beat, per se. He has clinched. You know what I mean? Pacquiao also, you know, he has done that. He has clinched before. Well, if it's noticeable, like every fight, then, you know, that's a different story. But clinching, I'm 50-50 on that. Glass chin, I'm about between 70 to 80%. You know, Amir Khan's a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's all right. Now, people are trying to match Amir Khan and Keith Thurman, and it's no secret that Keith Thurman has been calling out Amir Khan and wanting to fight him. And now Keith Thurman is actually calling out Floyd Mayweather, especially after the fight against Collazo. I'm not a huge Keith one-time Thurman fan. I think he's a good fighter. Now, I saw some stuff against Collazo that he used to not do, which is run and jab. I don't know if that was part of his game plan. He's changing it up a bit. We clearly saw Keith Thurman grew, you know what I'm saying, grew in a sport of boxing. He now has some smarts and techniques, unlike before that, you know, he goes for that knockout and a little careless sometimes. But now he was somewhat of elusive and, you know, kind of like Floyd Mayweather style, you know, to be honest. And that's what a lot of people saw also. I'm not the only one that's saying that, you know. On my comment section, a lot of people said that Keith Thurman was kind of like Floyd Mayweather Jr. as far as his, you know, elusive style and running around and jabbing and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not a huge Keith Thurman fan. I think he's a good, solid fighter. I think he's got, you know, he's very opinionated. I don't necessarily think that Keith Thurman will win against Floyd Mayweather Jr., even though he's been calling him out. You know, not his style, not as of yet. I don't think he'd win against Floyd Mayweather Jr. But to be honest with you, if I was to put money on Keith Thurman versus Amir Khan, I would have to consider putting my money on Keith Thurman. Now, the reason for that is I think that Keith Thurman is much stronger fighter than Amir Khan. I think he's got a better defense than Amir Khan. Keith Thurman, I think, has a better punching power than Amir Khan. On the other hand, I believe that Amir Khan is much faster than Keith Thurman. I believe that Amir Khan has more knowledge in boxing, been in the game a little bit longer than Keith Thurman. But, like I said, we all have our dogs in the fight. And, like I said, just my opinion, if I was to bet on Keith Thurman versus Amir Khan, I would have to play it safe and bet on Keith Thurman. You know, not necessarily by a knockout or anything like that, unless he catches him. But like I said, you know, recent fights of Amir Khan, it seems to be going good. You know what I mean? Doing good, going great as planned, and it takes like one punch, and it changed his whole game plan. It's like it erased his memory of the game plan. You know, I don't know if that's because him having a glass chin or anything, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's just something about Amir Khan's chin, not necessarily a very, very weak chin, but it's just something about Amir Khan's chin that is not that strong. It's not solid, you know. When he gets hit there, that's like his weak spot, his chin. You know, and I don't know if he can work on that, maybe work on a better defense. But, you know, I would hate for him to fight Keith Thurman and get hit, you know, right in the chin, because he'll go down. But if he can elude those shots, I believe we'll have a, you know, a all 12 rounder of Thurman versus Amir Khan, if them two ever fight. But I believe that Keith Thurman is a good, solid fighter. You know, even though I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big Keith Thurman fan. And Amir Khan is also a good, solid fighter. There's a reason why they're on top, you know, of their game. Not necessarily the best fighters out there, but they're up there. Now, Amir Khan becoming the next pay-per-view king, as this article say, the only reason why people would think so, that Amir Khan could be the next pay-per-view king, the next pay-per-view sensation, is one or two things. First off, Amir Khan is Muslim, from Pakistani descent, and from UK, right? So that's a big community. You know what I mean? That's a lot of fans. So whether Amir Khan is great or not, they're gonna watch him. You know what I'm saying? Support. That's just how it is, you know? Different country, religion, I mean, you name it, you're gonna be watched. You know what I mean? So whether Amir Khan keeps losing or keeps winning, he's gonna be watched. Just like, remember Mayorga, you know what I'm saying, the Nicaraguan guy. You know, that dude was a complete retard. You know what I mean? Don't let him punch you though. He get these wild shots. He get you one of those wild shots, you might go down. But he was a complete joke. You know what I mean? Mayorga, it's no secret. You know, he's got a lot of issues outside the ring, inside the ring. I mean, you know, just complete garbage. I mean, De La Hoya had to give it to him and embarrass him. But we talk a lot of trash, but he had a lot of fans. You know, a lot of people wanted to watch him, you know, because of his mouth, because of how he act inside and outside the ring. That's how just boxing fans are, you know. Generally, they like characters, you know, just like how people like Adrien Broner, right? We like Adrien Broner not inside the ring nor outside the ring, but when he fights, because press conferences are outrageous, hilarious, you know, weigh-ins are out of control. You know, that's what boxing fans look for, you know, and that's why they watch the fight. Contrary to popular belief, Broner isn't doing too well with his career, as we all know. A lot of news out there, a lot of bad talk on social media from Broner, saying F all of you, all of this stuff. I mean, you know, things might be going downhill for him, but, you know, if he gets his stuff situated, if he gets his stuff straight, you know, people are going to want to watch him, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. But, yes, I believe that Amir Khan is a great pay-per-view fighter, you know what I mean? Not necessarily going to be the next pay-per-view king or pay-per-view sensation like Floyd Mayweather Jr. or Manny Pacquiao, for that matter, but he's up there, you know what I'm saying? He's Muslim, he's got a country behind him, you know, he's a Pakistani. I mean, you got all these things that's going for him. Yeah, he's early, you know, he's still young in the game, even though he's got a lot of fights, but he's still young as far as age-wise. He should continue fighting, and maybe he could improve on those defense, so not get hit right in the chin, and it'll be all right, you know. Now, it says over here, I'm gonna read you guys some stuff that was said here. That was said over here. It said, Amir Khan should forget about the Mayweather fight and create his own legacy without Mayweather in the picture. I truly believe that Mayweather will not fight Amir Khan. And I believe that as much as Amir Khan wants to fight Mayweather, it's not enticing Mayweather to fight him. Floyd is not going to fight Amir Khan. I don't think so. Not if he's going to retire soon. You know what I'm saying? If he's got like 1 or 2 fights left, you know, Floyd that is, then I don't think neither of those fights is going to be with Amir Khan. Could be very well be Thurman or Kell Brook or Mayfield, Berto, but I just don't see it. I just don't see Floyd fighting Amir Khan. Well, I could be wrong. But, yeah, Amir Khan should not focus on Floyd Mayweather. If it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Floyd's opponents, recent opponents, they didn't know that they were selected or won, so to speak, the Mayweather sweepstakes until, you know, until it's there. If it happens, it happens. You know, Amir Khan should not be focusing on trying to get that Mayweather sweepstake, because Mayweather is going to fight who he wants to fight, who he thinks he's going to fight. You know what I mean? If he hasn't announced it yet by now, I mean, we are in the mid of July. You know what I mean? It's like Mayweather's about to fight here in about 2 months. You know, he's going to have to announce it like the next 2 weeks or something, you know, who's his opponent going to be for September. It's going to happen. But if Floyd Mayweather fights Amir Khan and announce it, then I will be very surprised, and I'll be happy for Amir Khan, you know, get that payday and get a chance to beat Mayweather. But he should not focus on it. You know, I don't think that Amir Khan should be focusing on just Mayweather. You know, he should be just continue to train and you know, be a master of his craft, and, you know, like I said, work on those chin and defense, and just be a solid fighter. Just keep winning. Just keep winning. And, you know, your time will come, even if it's not with Mayweather. Hell, maybe with Pacquiao. That's a good payday still. You know what I mean? Or if we see Keith Thurman and Amir Khan, that would be a good payday also, especially with all the animosities that this two has done with each other and all the back and forth stuff. So, you know, it should be a good fight. But, you know, I have to agree that Amir Khan should not be focusing on Mayweather. If it happens, like I said, it happens. But if it doesn't, forget it. Just move on. Fight somebody else like Thurman, Kell Brook. You got a lot of these people, a lot of these fighters out there that are good fight for your health. What else is said over here? I'm not gonna read you guys the whole thing because it's pretty long. It says over here that Amir Khan can become the next pay-per-view king if he forgets about Floyd Mayweather and just fight the best in the division who are willing to fight him. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Just forget Mayweather, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then fight somebody else. In terms of talent, he has got it. I have to agree. Khan is very talented. He's a young fighter, talented. He's very vocal. He's opinionated also at times. He can talk trash. You know what I mean? We all know that. In terms of fans, he already has a large gathering. That's true. Like I said, Muslim, Pakistan, and UK. Even though some people do not like Khan, you have to admit that he is an exciting fighter and does not have many boring bouts. Now, I have to disagree with that one. It says, I'm going to read it again. It says that even though some people do not like Amir Khan, you have to admit that he is an exciting fighter and does not have any boring bouts. Many boring bouts. I wouldn't say that he hasn't had many boring bouts. He has quite a few boring bouts. He is an exciting fighter. It says over here, finally, Amir Khan knows how to sell a fight. Everything you need for a pay-per-view king. Well, to be honest, to end this video, I don't think Amir Khan needs to sell anything. You know what I mean? He don't need. His image will sell itself. Like I said, he's got a lot of people that's going to want to watch him. You know what I mean? Regardless if he's doing bad or doing good. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have to sell. I don't think that Amir Khan could be the next pay-per-view king. He is a pay-per-view somewhat of sensation. Because, like I said, he's from UK, Pakistani descent, and Muslim. We got a lot of guys that's rooting for him. So he does not need to sell. He doesn't need to sell. It sells itself. When you see a fight says Amir Khan versus so and so, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell regardless. Now I don't think that he's gonna be, on the same level as Mayweather and Pacquiao, where they made like $200 million. I don't think so. He's not gonna be. He ain't gonna be up there because he's already lost a few fights, and like I said, contrary to popular beliefs, many actually, as some people say, but to me, few, maybe more than few, of Amir Khan's fights were pretty boring. You know what I mean? Were pretty boring. It wasn't like knockout sensation. Like it's a beautiful knockout, beautiful. Amir Khan is fast. He's a good, solid fighter, but I think he's still got lots of growing up to do. That's not a bad thing. We all live and learn. He just has to take it one fight at a time. And like I said, keep doing what he's doing. He doesn't need to sell anything. He's all right. He'll be all right. And just keep winning. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep winning. Keep winning. Eventually, you'll be a very, very big pay-per-view sensation. Sometime. But there you go, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Amir Khan, is he the next pay-per-view king? Is Amir Khan the next pay-per-view sensation when Floyd Mayweather Jr., Manny Pacquiao retires? Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. And as always, please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And then please subscribe to my channel. And I'll talk to you on the next one.